Good evening, everybody. Welcome back inside the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. It's the most wonderful time of the year in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. It's playoff time. So let's kick it off. East Islip, West Islip, Game 1 of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League quarterfinals. On behalf of the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn, joined alongside my partner, Vinny Matula. Vin, anywhere you'd rather be right now?
No place I'd rather be. This is going to shake out to be such an exciting playoff run here, and it starts off with the Battle of Islip, and what a way to kick off our four-game quarterfinal slate.
Should be a phenomenal playoffs. We cannot wait. East Islip, the 1 seed, comes into this game 15-3-2, 32 points in the regular season. They won the series from West Islip 2-0, 7-1, and 5-2.
Yeah, Dylan, they've been the cream of the crop all year long. We've been oogling about their transition game. They took care of business not once, but twice against their crosstown rival in West Islip to look to see if they'll go for a perfect 3-0 tonight, and this one obviously being the one that matters the most.
There's going to be a lot of names to keep eyes on. The names that should be kept eyes on are Ryan Anatra and Thomas Ivers. Anatra, the leading scorer for East Islip, 22 goals, 18 assists, 40 points. He's one of 3 players this season with 40 points, and Thomas Ivers, with his 31, give them the second most by a duo at 71 total points combined.
Dylan, sensational stuff by the two of them, the 2 all-stars for the Chiefs this year, and the best part about it for them is they get a whole another year of it next year. Obviously, they want to take care of business tonight and solidify themselves as a real serious case to win it all this year. They've just been stellar talents, and it's been an absolute pleasure to watch this year.
The thing, they're going to have to control penalties. They took 276 minutes of those, the most in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, but they also scored the most shorthanded goals at 12. So we'll see if they can clean up the play, but maybe not the biggest thing in the world because they can convert.
Yeah, real unique situation there in here. We've obviously mentioned in the past too, West Islip's power play as of late has kicked it up a notch. So we'll see if East Islip can control their anger and their physicality and hone it in for a real interesting matchup this evening.
Their opposition, the West Islip Lions, the 8th seed, come into this one 5-13-2, got into the playoffs by the skin of their teeth.
Oh yeah.
Real interesting note. So they have 5 wins this season.
Right.
All 5 wins come as the road team, which they will be tonight. 5-4-1 as the road team this season are the West Islip Lions.
Yeah, this is not going to be an easy task. Their toughest task yet, obviously, we've mentioned being the higher seed, the home team. You get the luxury of that last change. In those wins, though, hasn't really seemed to phase West Islip. They're going to need a really strong start, and they're going to need those depth pieces to continue what they've been doing these last few weeks for them.
West Islip has allowed the most goals this season by any team in Suffolk County, 104. We'll see if they can lock up the defense tonight and get themselves in a good position to win. They're going to have to capitalize on the power play, which East Islip does take a lot of penalties. 6 power play goals in their last 6 games. They scored 14 total this season.
Yeah, definitely. It was one of the spots we've been questioning for the longest time with this Lions squad. Seems like they've found their groove at the perfect time, and if they can hone that and bring it to this matchup, they could really play a real interesting role in potentially spoiling the top dog in Suffolk County.
Our warm-ups finishing up now. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, it's Lions, it's Chiefs, it's Game 1 of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League playoffs, and it's live right here on the LI Sports Network. We're getting ready to go here. I believe we're waiting on East Islip goaltender Brody Dixon, who skated off to the locker room with perhaps an equipment issue. And while we wait for him, let's take a look at the West Islip goaltender, Ryan Winter. Winter made 12 starts this season, a 3-7-2 record, 4.60 goals against, has not allowed a power play goal, but has allowed 7 shorthanded goals. Then this kind of answers the question that we had, was who are they going to go with? Because it was either him or Buccino, who was also playing well in his own right.
Yeah, they go to the elder statesman here. Ryan Winter, the senior netminder, played their last game for them against Northport, so be interesting to see how he comes out and what he can do to potentially steal this one for his Lions squad tonight. Gonna do the anthem here.
It looks like we are, so Brody Dixon is being bought some time, it appears. So we'll step aside once again as we honor our nation's anthem. Brody Dixon is back out on the ice. He is in net, and so we'll take a look at Dixon's stats now. Been 12 starts, 9-1-2, 2.12 goals against average, a shutout, and just 2 power play goals allowed.
Dylan, he's come up from JV this year and just has not missed a beat. We had a little questions going into the future for them as who would take over the reins in net, and they got 2 real stellar goaltenders in him and McGovern, and tonight it's Dixon's turn to man the pipes.
And here we go. Andrew Worst, Cameron Dorfman. Gonna square off in the face-off circle. Alongside Worst, Pepe, Ivers, Daddario, and Burns. Dorfman has Kelly, Brendan Pollard, Henshaw, and Botetto. We're underway. Let's do it. The Suffolk County High School Hockey League playoffs are live on the LI Sports Network. It's East Islip opening this one up with Worst. Trying to move into the zone. Henshaw wanting to clear, can't. Burns will kick it back. Henshaw up to Miller. Thomas Miller has some space walking and shoots off the body of Dixon. Burns gets this one out. Botetto will drop back and turns this one over. Pepe in, kick save, Rinter rebound, gotten and held.
Back and forth we go to start this one here. It's 2 saves early by Winter. Here you go. Botetto's trying to get this one out. And it's a good read by Pepe off the shin pads. Here comes save number 1. Worst going to follow that up with number 2 shortly thereafter.
East Islip now. Burns walking and letting it go, wiring it off the glass. I don't know that Winter saw it. Daddario. Back down Ryan Anatra. coming off a 40-point season. Put it in front, nobody there. Daddario will wind fire, looking for the tip in front. Pinballs around, finds Brandon Stein. He'll get this up. Andrew Merviak finds Kieran Pollard, leading scorer for the Lions. 19 goals, he sends this one wide. Pollard, 27 points this season, 19 goals, 8 assists. Had a phenomenal final game against Northport, a game that they tied. But Vin, he's really acclimated well to the varsity level.
Absolutely. Another one with a stellar junior varsity campaign, has not missed a beat. You could argue one of the few reasons why West Islip is in the postseason right now.
Pollard going to be able to take this one in. Alone, looking, throwing it short side off the shoulder of Dixon. Conti will take it to the corner. Conti puts it back in front. Kelly fanned on the one time. Merviak keeps this in, sending Burns back. Conti going to move it around him, try to get there. Anatra as it poked around him.
Oh boy, sandwich.
Big collision there to open up this one. Derek Grasso getting the worst of it. As here comes Lucas Ferrazzi, wide, driving to the net, tried to go short side, put it on the leg pad of Winter. He holds on. Some playoff greetings exchanged between a couple players in front.
A little bit of the rough stuff, never hurt. Daddario was getting at it behind the net before there, and it's going to continue. Obviously, Battle of Islip, 1-8. West Islip wants to play the ultimate spoiler this season in this matchup, and got a flying start. Who's just coming outside here, Dylan?
Perhaps a little too much goaltender contact for the officials' liking, wanting to set the tone early. We've seen games get a little bit out of hand in the hands of the officials. And so obviously wanting to set the tone here early, good officiating crew, showing that they're going to take nothing of the naughty business.
Yeah.
So now we play at center. Grasso sending it in and around. LJ Lena going to keep it moving. He finds LaFada. Gets this one up ahead. Clark going to try to speed after it. Can't get through Forelli, so Henshaw will pick it up. Henshaw finding Dorfman. Dorfman will bounce it ahead. It's Castellano. Watching Lena put it back into the zone. Forelli going to get the engines moving. Forelli dangerously off the side of the net. Lena now steps in. His shot blocked by Miller. LaFada lost it. Castellano trying to clear, can't. Nice step there by Brody. Matthew Brody cuts, looks, Clark through his legs, out to Lena. He'll let it go along the ice, and an easy save made by Ryan Winter.
East Islip starting to buzz a little bit here in the offensive zone. Anytime the puck comes out of the zone, they just come right back in and they go right back to work. So good start for them here, and we've had a little bit of pace to start off.
This East Islip team, fast, physical, the top scoring team in all of Suffolk County this season. Looking to get off on the right foot here with Ferrazzi. Backhanding one, never made its way to Winter. So it'll be Brendan Pollard trying to clear. He cannot. Christian Anatra, one of the top defensemen here for East Islip, keeps it in. Alex Potetto will carry in. He's having a phenomenal season. Alongside Liam Henshaw. Potetto and Henshaw, numbers 2 and 3 in top scoring defensemen in Suffolk County high school hockey.
Oh yeah, Henshaw picking up right where he left off last year, and Potetto another one, seamless transition.
Anatra dragging, circle shot, kick save, Winter rebound, Penny pushed it wide. Here's Ferrazzi now. From his knees, getting it up to Burns. This one pops and doesn't hit the ceiling.
Wow.
Again, about as high as you can get here at the rinks without it going in front. Ferrazzi put it on. Winter made the save.
Yeah, great chance here. East Islip strong in the own blue line to hold this one in. Like you said, Dylan, this one probably inches away from touching the top of the ceiling, and Antra just follows it through the whole way. You count them. There's Ferrazzi and Penny going towards the net here. It ends up finding Ferrazzi's stick, and a great save by Winter nonetheless.
Pepe Worst Ivers line back out there now to try and get East Islip on the scoreboard first. Instead, it's Kieran Pollard navigating into the zone as Kelly lets a shot go off the leg pad of Dixon. Then nice crowd on hand here. Looks like we've got the Red Sea to our left and an ocean of blue to our right.
Perfect way to put it.
These fans all so passionate about their kids, their hockey teams, their towns, wanting to start the playoffs off on the right foot. Worst, nice move, kicks it to himself, sends over Ivers. Curl trying to get away from Henshaw. Now hounded by Brandon Stein. He'll backhand. Lena walking down, sends it in front. Off the stick, Merviak hops over. Worst stick. Now Arthur Merviak almost turning it over. Now he does. Ivers, one of the best setup men in the league, wanted Worst. Worst tried to return it. Now he spins away. Worst banking it. Lena up top at the blue line, sending it on. Tip just wide by Ivers. Brandon Stein gets leveled. Trying to exit the zone by Matthew Brody.
Good miss.
Brody and Daddario not afraid to throw the body around. Look out for them tonight. They're going to make some players afraid to move. Lena, the defenseman, walking in, letting his shot go off the skates of Merviak. Ivers tried to pick it up. Henshaw wants to get it out. He can. As here comes Aiden Conti. Kieran Pollard with him. Conti trying to feed it across. It's left. Grosso driving to the net. Overskated it. The other way now. Ryan Anatra, 1-on-2. Potato Frelli back. Anatra puts it on and Winter turns it aside. Now it's Dominic Magro's shot trickling through the crease. Magro, just one of the long lists of phenomenal scorers they have on this team. There's another Lucas Ferrazzi. His shot goes wide. Paired up here with Anatra and Magro. Anatra over to Lena. He'll walk in. He'll put across and it's pinballed out. Anatra. Backhand. Holding off. Trying to fight away from Potato. Gets it to Ferrazzi. Back up Lena. Looks like he's going to be a big option here for them early. West Islip content with letting him have space. Lena will fire and that one blocked. Ferrazzi will try again. From straight on, lets it go, and I don't think Winter noticed that one was coming. It got blocked wide, luckily. East Islip starting to get the cycle game going here. Ferrazzi again, short side, met by Potato. Put it off the outside of the net. Now it works up again to Lena. He'll hold. He'll get back down to Anatra. Anatra going to tuck and go for the changes. This one pinballed in front off the stick of Castellano. Winter hip to it, keeps it out as Brody winds one off the outside of the post.
Couple of tired Lions out there.
Onslaught of East Islip. Now Miller burns off the bench. Miller one-on-one, lets it go off the glove of Dixon. Burns directing traffic in his own zone. Puck pops free. Burns whacks it out. Right onto the stick of Slattery. Burns wants to join. Slattery wanting Burns. Broken up. Henshaw stepping to it. Clark walks in, shoots. Save Winter. Rebound cleared out. LaFada to the circle. Puts it on net. Clark's tip is
Not in.
Held. What a look there for Ryan Clark. Didn't get enough on it. We remain scoreless.
Oh, there's your first chance just sitting in the crease. Good on Cam Dorfman to just get that away. And LaFada, another quick move here. Going to send this one back on towards the far man. That's Clark, and Winter with a great save, his 11th early on here.
Over halfway through this first period, we're scoreless. Now Dorfman has Miller. Pass across, comes in off sides. Dorfman Clark, front of the East Islip bench. Brendan Pollard will get it in and now hustle after it. It's Colin Wills. Swings this one around, intercepted Miller. Miller from below the goal line, putting it Dorfman off the top of the net. Pollard, Henshaw winds one wide. Andrew Merviak will send one towards the net, never made it to Dixon. Chiefs trying to exit the zone. Burns gonna carry out, push it ahead. Had it poked off his stick. Lost it to Henshaw, who throws it ahead. Nobody touched this one. And now the icing's gonna be called. Interesting signal there.
Once you know it, Dylan, another one of the top lines for East Islip, right back out there.
Pepe Worst, Ivers against Pollard, Kelly, Conti. Henshaw and Andrew Merviak backing it now. Worst driving to the net. It's Pepe rather. Nonetheless, works its way out. Ivers trying to use
call.
the whole zone. Puck just came out. Linesman hip to it. Immediate call for offsides.
Yep, absolutely the right call. We're pretty much on that blue line as well.
And Vin, here we go. The Let's Go EI chants. They're sensing the energy and the urgency, trying to will their team to the opening goal. But Kieran Pollard takes his face-off forward, 1-on-2. Pollard doesn't need a lot of space. He's closed off to the outside. Now the puck loose in front. First save, Dixon. Rebound is loose. Under Dixon, it stays out. And a penalty upcoming here. Now let's see, who's this going against?
I would assume it's both here. It looked like Brandon Stein gave Dixon a shot.
Not an immediate whistle. They let it go. Brody first to the box. Does Brandon Stein follow him here?
Yeah, it should.
He does not.
Wow.
West Islip gets the first power play of the game. Ben, this is what we talked about.
Right.
East Islip takes the most penalties, and West Islip's power play has been phenomenal as of late. Henshaw, Potato walking in. This shot blocked. Something else to keep an eye on. The East Islip shorthanded chances, the most shorthanded goals in Suffolk County. They have 12. Ivers watching it drift at neutral. Here's Potato. Getting it in. Pollard looking to hold it. It's Pepe whacking it out. Opposed there by Henshaw. Miller, Pollard, over the blue line together. Pollard outside shoots, and the glove of Dixon got enough.
Couldn't miss by much.
Arthur Merviak sent it back up. Henshaw couldn't hold it, turned it over. Pepe with space walks in, shoots off the leg of Winter. Pepe now has it squeak free. Henshaw up to Merviak. Arthur Merviak carrying in. Tried to let a shot go, had his stick checked. We're now under a minute left on the power play. Burns sees some space. Hands off to Worst. Here comes East Islip. Worst cutting through the defense to the net. Sent away by Henshaw. Farazi back around, keeping the Lions deep in their own zone. We're under 5 minutes now. Still no score in this hockey game. Here comes Pollard through the circle. Pollard circling out, falls down. This allows East Islip to clear. Now 20 seconds to go on the power play. Pollard, near side, lost it. So it's Ryan Anatra over the blue line. Anatra into the zone, takes the bump from Andrew Merviak. Dorfman coming to help. Power play expires.
Good kill.
So East Islip starts off strong, killing off the first penalty. Dorfman here. Lines this one behind the net. Be picked up by Christian Anatra. He starts the road back up through center. Penny off the bench. Gets it deep. Andrew Merviak going to start it up now. Through center. Magro backhanding it to Anatra. Ryan Anatra holding, turning, looking, waiting. Anatra making his move, setting up to Dario. His one-time shot goes wide.
I don't think Winter saw that.
Lena, Magro turning, putting one on net. A save made by Winter.
Yeah, good kill there by East Islip. Not really allowing West Islip to get settled and get some sustained pressure in the O-zone.
So it was a Matthew Brody cross-checking call that got killed off by the East Islip Chiefs. They now have an offensive zone draw with Slattery, Clark, Lafada. Slattery sending up, Lena walking in, shooting, letting it go, tipped on, that's it, score! LJ Lena breaks the scoreboard open, 1-0 East Islip.
Undoubtedly, this was tipped. The only question is it go off of Clark or a Lions player? Dylan, you mentioned it. They were comfortable with leaving Lena open. He takes advantage here, walks into some space, and it's off of Potato's stick through the legs of Winter, and the Chiefs strike first, late in the first.
the most unlikely of candidates possible. If you picked LJ Lena, hats off to you. 1-0 East Islip here in the quarterfinals.
Wow.
Unbelievable start of all the players you could have picked, all the lethal scores they possess. Number 7, definitely not up there, but a big goal nonetheless for the strong defenseman on East Islip. Lions now looking to respond. Captain Cameron Dorfman will wind. He'll fire from the blue line, gloved and held by Brody Dixon.
It's always the last place you look, Dylan. All regular season, Lena with just 2 goals. Scores his biggest one of the season here to kick things off.
Biggest to date, still a long way to go. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but probably should lock it in now. I believe if East Islip can get to 4 goals, that's going to be enough for them to win this hockey game.
Yeah.
They've got 1 late here in the first. Chiefs having a little trouble clearing it out. Now they will. Ivers trying to stick handle through center. It's Dorfman taking a spill, turning it around all the way down. Icing waved off, so Brody gonna have to play it as Miller crashes down, throws the body. Potato looking on from the outside, not gonna get a crack at it. As Worst has Pepe with him. Worst up the left wing, he's gonna curl, wait, taken away by Pollard. Kieran Pollard gets it to Kelly, trying to hand back off to Pollard in 2 close quarters there with Thomas Ivers. Here comes Ivers, the 11th man this season to score 10 and 10. Did it in their last game against Middle Country that helped them lock up the 1 seed. Merviak overskated this one right in front. It's Pepe taking it away. Anthony Pepe holding, putting one on net, but it's come off. Yep. Now where does this face-off be held?
It comes down to if the East Islip man ran into the net, it's going to come outside, but if West Islip or Winter knocked it off, it'll stay down low. By the looks of where everybody's standing, it's going to stay inside.
Sinatra and Pollard on the draw. First we get a little ice maintenance.
Hello.
And now we're underway. Face-off tied up, Magro takes and shoots. That one blocked. That rolls wide of the net. Here's Kelly. Spinning this one up the ice. It'll be Anatra. Sending up to Ryan Anatra. Quick pass for Rozzi. Spins around the on-check of Merviak. Gets Anatra who walks in and he scores! There it is! Ryan Anatra doubles the lead. 2-0 Chiefs.
Only a matter of time, Dylan. Here you go. Ferrazzi in the slot. Give and go. And Anatra's just following the play the whole way. And how many times have we seen this before, Dylan? Backhand, forehand. Beats Winter, blocker side, and the Chiefs double their lead with 66 ticks to go in the opening frame.
The leading scorer for the Chiefs gets on the board in the playoffs. Ryan Anatra from Lucas Ferrazzi. 2-0 East Islip in the first. Minute to go now. Do the Lions have a response? Anatra forces the turnover. Circling the zone, looking for an option. It's going to be Burns. Left it behind. Recollects, and he'll just tuck down. Seasoned veteran Jesse Burns. Can do it all.
Smart. Wow.
Physical, fast. Has the scoring touch, but loves his defense. Ferrazzi lofts this one towards the middle, played by a high stick. West Islip going to be content with just touching it and taking the face-off in their own zone.
Yeah, Dylan, you said it. Burns has had his share of goals this season. He's been doing his thing defensively, and, you know, there's only so many adjectives you can use to describe his physical play this season as well.
30 seconds to go now. They'll send the Clark line out there. Really a strong sense of the identity line with this one. Very physical and very fast. Clark had a good look there off the face-off. That line, Ryan Clark's line, responsible for the LJ Lena goal. There he is, Lena now taking the hit from Miller, trying to keep this alive, gets it to LaFada, sweeps it over one time from Burns, turned aside by Winter. LaFada on the goal line, puts it in front in this shot, just wide of the post from Slattery.
Didn't miss by much.
East Islip comes on strong at the end of the first. LJ, Lena, Ryan, and Atra, 2 minutes apart, get the Chiefs out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of pace as the first couple of minutes went on. East Islip settled down, started doing their thing. Obviously, you have the unfortunate tip that goes off Peteto's stick, and then they're just off and running from there. A little bit of give and go in the neutral zone. The transition goals is what we've been preaching ever since the start of September with this team, and it continues here. 2-0 East Islip.
Take a short break, and then we'll be back with period 2, the quarterfinals, right here on the LI Sports Network. Get that guy out.
Oh, you saw that? No, we're good.
East Islip rocking and rolling after one period here on the LI Sports Network. Thank you, everybody, for spending your Monday night with us. Dylan Flynn. I'm joined alongside Vinny Matula as we take in Game 1 of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League playoffs inside the rinks. The 1-8, East Islip leading West Islip 2-0. Then what does West Islip have to do coming into the second period to try and turn this around?
I think they just really got to establish the offensive zone. A lot of their chances have come off the rush so far, and that's how East Islip likes to play. I don't think you want to get into that sort of battle with them, especially now being down 2-0 here.
No, absolutely not. We've seen the Chiefs do it on both ends here, a transition goal and a 5-on-5 goal, which for a lot of this season was the big question mark here. Could they do it 5-on-5? Brody Dixon robs Thomas Miller with the glove.
And then also finishing on your opportunities is another point that they're going to have to do. But, oh, man, what a great save this is here. See West Islip just working it down low. Dorfman's in that pile. That's Pollard of the Brendan variety here, and it's going to squeak out to Miller. Great save.
Hard hit there, thrown by Miller. Is this one banked off the boards? Sending Slattery on his way. One-on-one, Slattery trying to drag, shoot. Couldn't let it go. Ryan Clark crashing down, pushed it on net. Winter got the leg down, gets it aside. Daddario, he'll wind, he'll fire, and this one blocked off to the corner. Clark now putting it in front, bounces past Slattery. Burns tried to step to it, overskated it. Miller wanted to go ahead, nice closeout by Daddario. Brendan Pollard will take it in, head off for the change. Fresh lines for the Lions. Brings out Kieran Pollard. Pollard now dropping back. LaFada moves in, hands off Burns, lets it go, and a nice glove save made by Ryan Winter.
One thing I'm noticing, too, for East Islip, it's always that one of their three forwards who's always coming back. We saw it a little bit in the first period. Ivers had jump-started one play. Their forwards are very active in the defensive zone, and if you're West Islip, that is an absolute nightmare. Got to watch out for that.
They're trying to clog the middle from that man, Kieran Pollard.
Correct.
On the faceoff. Cannot let him beat you as they score again! Matthew Brody from downtown, 3-0 East Islip.
It's bad luck here. Once again, you're going to see it's going to come out to the point. Almost certain this is going to go off of Arthur Merviak's stick. Again, the defense is just trying to do their best here to block it or get in the way. Maybe a screen, but regardless, 3-0.
I believe it might have hit the arm of Winter. East Islip jumping for joy here. 3 unanswered to open this up. Vin, Brody from Ivers and Pepe. Wow. The line comes through.
Wow.
Thomas Ivers doing what he does best, setting it up. Kieran Pollard looking to respond. Stretching save made. Brody Dixon. Here come the Chiefs now. 2-on-2 turned away. Kelly. Bad change there, wanting to get off now. Ivers putting it in front, just out of the reach of worst. Kieran Pollard wanted to go back in there on the puck down here on the blue line. Kelly got off instead of just getting over the blue line. May have cost the Lions a chance there.
Put him in a bad spot.
Ivers saucing over to Anatra. Christian Anatra in the corner, takes the hit, keeps it moving. Anthony Pepe gonna pick this up. Pepe putting it towards the net, blocks out. Andrew Merviak hands to Kieran Pollard. Here comes Pollard up the right wing, curling out, looking for the trailer, sending across. West Islip in a change. Grasso down to Conti, gets leveled from behind, and another penalty here. It's gonna be Matthew Brody again after he just scored a goal. Brody now going to take his second trip to the penalty box.
His first goal of the season, no less. Coming in with 6 assists on the year. That's his first. Had 78 penalty minutes coming into this contest as well. Always the last place you look.
Not for the penalty minutes with Matthew Brody, but certainly the goal scoring. 2 of the more unlikely candidates, LJ Lena, Matthew Brody, helping to make a difference right now in this hockey game. They have their team out to a 3-0 lead. Now they got to kill off a second penalty. West Islip already 0 for 1. Again, we touched on it. 6 power play goals in their last 6 regular season games. They scored 14 in the regular season. Would need a big one right now. Farazi over the red line, takes, shoots in on net, into the glove of Winter. He'll just hold on and take a face-off. Face off, one back. Lena. Now they're going to close out to him. Just trying to put it up the boards. Potato up to Merviak. Left the puck behind. It sits right on the blue line. Picked up by Pollard. He runs into Farazi, trying to hand off. Instead turned over, and East Islip will clear again. Winter, indecisive. Will finally decide to just cover up. Now 30 seconds gone. East Islip has spent more time in the West Islip zone than West Islip has vice versa.
Yeah, and the more offensive zone draws this is for East Islip, the more it benefits them. It doesn't allow West Islip to get cooking in their own zone and get the speed going.
Here's Henshaw. Losing it to Anatra, banked it off the back of the net, turned it over to Henshaw. Trying to escape the zone here are the Lions. It's Alex Potato chipping ahead. Turning it over to Farazi. Farazi in stride. Tried to drag through the on-crashing defenseman for the Lions. Couldn't do so now. Turned back again by the Chiefs. It'll be Potato. Trying his hand up to Henshaw. He'll let it go in stride. Pollard over the blue line. Kieran Pollard parks it out wide. Finds Potato. Potato lets it go from a distance. I don't know that it ever made it there, but nonetheless ends up wide. Potato, Miller, he'll walk, he'll shoot. This one tipped and hits the skate of Pollard. Would have had a chance at an open net. Had the wrong hand. Woo! Hard hit there, forces a turnover. Henshaw dragging to the middle, gets taken down. Another penalty upcoming here. Winter to the bench. Play continues. Miller walking and shooting. This one pops to the corner. It's still alive. Brody penalty, 15 seconds. East Islip will touch up. A tripping call here.
All right.
This time it's Jesse Burns, the captain, going to the box. 5-on-3 for 14 seconds, and then another minute 45 of power play time for the West Islip Lions in search of their first goal of the game with 10:36 to go here in the second. Pollard wins this face-off, gets it up to Potato. Alex Potato walking in, has space, he'll shoot, stuns Dixon, rebound loose. Dixon snatches it up and holds on for the whistle.
Ooh, look at Brody Dixon. There we go.
Dixon with some things to say to Arthur Merviak.
Playoff hockey right here. Good on West Islip, though, to control this right off the draw and not settle for a shot right away. Pollard gets it to Potato, who's had some real success on the power play, especially as of late. There's your first save, and it just comes out in front. Dixon's able to grab that. And you got Arthur Merviak, Tommy Miller just trying to dig away at that one.
Pollard tied up the face-off. East Islip will clear. The first penalty expires to Brody. Now a minute 40 to go on the Jesse Burns penalty.
Got to move here if you're West Islip.
West Islip, again, still needing that first goal. Potato will send it in. Pollard going to pick it up near side corner. Send it back up Henshaw. He's got some space, returning to Pollard. Pollard turned it over. Pepe will get the clear. Lions touch up. Now they try to move back in, but lost it, and it's cleared once again by East Islip. Potato up to Henshaw. Can't clear it out. Pepe and Slattery gave it back. Here comes Henshaw now. Room to skate. Henshaw trying to drag through. Anatra standing him up. Puck loose in the slot. Pollard skating to it. Dragging out. Kieran Pollard cutting to the middle. Pollard drawing a couple to him. Holding out wide. Pollard now getting through the circle. Pollard letting it go through the crease. Potato now at the blue line from straight on. His drive blocked by Anatra. Here's Pollard. Walking down, Pollard short side, shut down by Dixon. Potato keeps it in, turns it towards the net, didn't have a lot on it, so allows Slattery to take, come ahead, get through the neutral zone and get it all the way down. Fresh killers out onto the ice for East Islip. Slattery playing keep away.
Oh, what a job by him.
Good hard work there. Brian Slattery winds this one all the way down, gets it back to Christian Anatra. That will about do it. West Islip 0 for 3 on the power plays. Potato moves back in, fans on the shot. Here's Potato letting one go through the crease. Miller trying to get some help. His stick hit together with Penny out high. Clark here meets Dorfman. Potato picks up the loose puck, puts one towards the net, wide into the corner. Conti gets leveled by Matthew Brody. Oh, man, he took Aiden Conti off the ice.
Natra better be careful. Oh, no, Dixon's got it.
Brody Dixon covers up.
Yeah, here's the hit right here. Brody coming right back out and doing what he does best, and that's that physical play. You see it's going to go right down towards the corner. You got Conti down there. West Islip trying to establish something, and once again, shoulder. What a hit.
Airborne Conti. East Islip turning this over. Dorfman putting it on net. Deflected wide by Dixon. Here comes wrapped around. Penny. Trying to move it out through Forelli, can't do so. Brandon Stein will hold that center, spin away, now enter the zone, avoid the hit, trying to get it deep. Penny, around the near side, it's Lafada. Long exit pass all the way down, nobody gets the touch on it, so this one reaches the line for icing. Face-off tied up. Here comes Lafada. 2-on-2 with Burns. Over the line together, Lafada drags, shoots, and a glove save made by Ryan Winter. Get a look there at the shots on goal in this game. 20-9 in favor of East Islip, just over halfway. Vin, this is an East Islip team that is not afraid isn't even the perfect way to describe it as to what they like to do with the puck shooting.
No, absolutely. Yeah, they've, for the most part of the season, they've been out shooting their opponents, and for West Islip here, they're going to really need to just buckle down and start with one and go from there. Oh, hang on.
Brendan Pollard throwing it across, wanting a crashing Brandon Stein. Just a little too much heat on that. Jesse Burns slides into the play. Breaks out. Here's Ivers with Pepe just offsides. Anthony Pepe drifted into the zone a little too quick.
Yep.
Touch on that shots point and finish that up. We've seen them put up numbers of 40, 50 shots.
Yeah.
And as a result, you shoot a lot, you're going to score a lot. Yeah. And on top, it helps to have all these talented scorers on your roster.
Oh, absolutely, it does, yeah. And here you go again, another one of their top lines back out there. Pepe, Worst, Ivers, no weaknesses here.
Worst bats this one ahead, hops over the stick of Merviak, who now tries to clear. Can't get it through Worst. Ivers dragging, finding Brody. He'll just swing it down this time. Seems content with just one goal. As a long stretch pass for Miller, broken up by Anatra. Not just Pollard that can go. East Islip clogging the middle, but here is Pollard sending over for Miller, getting leveled by Brody. Here comes East Islip the other way. Numbers, Ivers, sending over for Worst. That one blocked off to the near side boards. Here's Pepe, trying to get through a man in the right circle, letting it go off the blocker of Winter. Brody takes this from Ivers. He lets it go again. This time, Winter makes the glove save. Said it before, Brody and Daddario. They will hit you. They will let you know they're there. Matthew Brody has picked up 2 big hits against 2 of the better scorers on West Islip. Aiden Conti, Kieran Pollard in the last couple minutes. Just so tough to beat.
Yeah.
You have to try and be shifty and speedy, but East Islip can skate with the best of them. They're just as fast. On top of being physical. It's a tough combination to overcome. Henshaw now over the blue line, wanting Grasso. Pass behind him. Now East Islip speeding the other way with Anatra. He's got one tonight. Anatra over for Rozzi's tip just outside of the post. Castellano takes a spill. Turned over. Put in front by Anatra. It comes to Wills. He'll hold on. Merviak. Try to get this one out with Grasso. Over to Castellano. He sees some space. He'll send in Grasso. First on it in the corner. Grasso and Wills muscling into each other. Anatra helps this along for Rozzi.
Go.
Lena gets it up to Anatra. 2-on-1 with Magro. Anatra over for Magro. Pass just out of his reach. Magro to Anatra. Quick snap pass back. Lost it. It's Castellano clearing it out. Now here come the Lions. Potato taking through center. We approach 5 minutes to go here in the second. Rozzi through the neutral zone. It's around 1 man, trying to get through 2. Lost it here to Brendan Pollard before he got run over down below the goal line. Anatra re-enters. East Islip getting a change in here. As this puck put in front, Slattery looking for it, puck loose, still out. Couple whacks at it from the East Islip Chiefs, not able to convert. Ryan Winter survives that chance. He's got to stay on alert. Burns quickly back in, falls down, sacrifices the body for the pass though to Lafada. Lafada pinned up 2-on-1. Burns coming over to help, squeaks out to Clark. Clark in a physical battle with Potato. Clark locates, puts it in the slot. Lions gonna loft it out. Brandon Stein hustling to it. Burns will clear out again. Send Clark on his way with Lafada. Clark shoots off the leg of Merviak. Here come the Lions now. Pollard skating outside, has Miller. Pollard over Miller, in front, tip on net, knocked down by Dixon, and he holds on for the save.
Yeah, here you go. East Islip was pretty much living in West Islip's zone for a couple minutes here, and it's a nice little chew-on-chew with West Islip. Good on the defense, though. You see Brody going toward, that's the Dario, going towards Pollard. He backs off, stays with the trailer. That's Miller. Dixon able to just grab that one. Halt play here.
Pollard wins this. Forelli, he'll wind, he'll fire. And that one gloved down by Dixon. Wouldn't that have kept with the theme if Sean Forelli scored? Just unlikely scores throughout this game. Lena, Brody. Pollard again, Anatra going forward with it this time. Farazi will chip, wanting Anatra. Icing waved off via the deflection here. It's Anatra, Penny. Anatra now, back up Christian Anatra. Couldn't hold that pass in from his brother. Henshaw, banking up Miller. Here come the Lions. Miller winds, fires off the blocker of Dixon. Kelly, Fan, Anatra with some space. Anatra to the left, dragging back to the middle, tried to let the shot go. Winter down, puck loose.
Got it.
Finally, he covers up, and now tensions mounting. Farazi looked like he wanted to go. A shove to Christian Anatra now.
Go.
Players exchanging pleasantries. It gets a rise out of the Red Sea of East Islip.
They ain't gonna back down.
East Islip through and through. Team, fans, community. Straight toughness.
Yeah. Comes outside here, looks like.
Pollard wins this one away from Worst. But West Islip gives it immediate back to East Islip. Worst snaps a pass over. Brody sends up for Pepe, but it looks like we're going to get coincidental minors.
Yeah, Miller and Anatra are both going to go. They were going at it along the bench there, and obviously catches the attention of the official, who's staring right at him the whole time.
So that's the first penalty taken by West Islip, but it will not result in a power play for East Islip, so it still just is West Islip 0 for 3 on the special teams.
No loss of manpower either, so we'll just say 5-on-5 here.
Pretty consistent, typical officiating of our crews here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Sending them to the box and letting the 5-on-5 persist now. Pollard walking in, another blocker save for Dixon. Here comes Worst. Quick pass ahead for Pepe. Has Ivers in tow. Pepe trying to drag to the middle, fended off near side. Lena trying to keep it in. Puck finally escorted back out to center for the moment by West Islip before Pepe to Ivers. Back, Pepe down low, puts a backhand on, off of Winter. Ivers had a look back to Lena. He shoots, and this one wide. Pepe had it bounce over his stick as the elite scoring defensive duo of Brody and Lena flank the blue line. Lena walking in, looking for number 2. His shot blocked. Now Pollard sees nothing but white jerseys in front of him. Will cut, chip all the way down, and head off to the bench. Under a minute and a half to go here as Matthew Brody took out his 60 degree. Hit a chip shot up into the ceiling. He's looking like, what the heck just happened? Moving on to states. Dixon, diving poke to get this one ahead. We have a minute to go now here in the second. West Islip still looking to get their first goal on the board. Potato keeps this in. Dorfman tried to blindly spin it down. Wills can't clear. Now here's Dorfman, having taken around him by Lafata. Luke Lafata trying to muscle through Potato at center. Brendan Pollard stepping to it. Burns. A lot of players joining the fray here. And now into the zone, Clark. Ryan Clark spinning down, Slattery. Burns, drag move to the middle, lets it go, blocked off the glass. Clark puts one back on, sent wide. 15 seconds to go now. Burns walking to his right, letting it go, he scores! Bar down, Jesse Burns, the captain strikes, 4-0 Chiefs.
If you told me before the game we were going to have 3 goals by East Islip defensemen scored in this game, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Burns once again with a quick move to the inside. I don't know if Winter sees this one. There's about 3 or 4 bodies in front of the net there. And Jesse Burns adds to the defensive scoring party. Chiefs up 4 here. Seconds to go in the middle frame.
They've done their work late in the periods. 3 of their 4 goals have come inside 4 minutes to go in the period. The East Islip crowd alive and well. Kieran Pollard at the last second runs over Lafata, getting tabletopped as Conti tried to backhand one on. Nothing doing there. East Islip in total control of this one.
Yeah, they haven't looked back since the first period. They had another 10 shots to their total here, Dylan, and they've been in cruise control at this point, and he had 2 more goals, another one by the defenseman, and it's been all Chiefs for the most part here, and Dixon stood tall in between the pipes.
Absolutely. Matthew Brody from Thomas Ivers and Anthony Pepe, and then Jesse Burns unassisted. Double the lead. It's now 4-0 East Islip as we head to the final intermission right here on the LI Sports Network. Final 15 of Game 1 of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League playoffs is underway inside the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. Live on the LI Sports Network, I'm Dylan Flynn, joined alongside Vinny Matula. This has been all East Islip, looking to take a 3rd game from West Islip, punch their ticket to states, as well as their ticket to the semifinals. Vin, this is a team that had a sour taste in their mouth last year, got bounced in the first round, and have come out strong here in Game 1.
Yeah, they sure have, and Dixon with another save there. They sure have, and again, West Islip has also had chances in this game too. They've had 3 power plays. They have not converted any of them, which is surprising considering how well that their power play has been to this point. But again, East Islip, like you said, sour taste in their mouth. They've, to this point, left their mark on this game, and no doubt in anyone's mind that they have been the top seed.
Dorfman over Pollard one time, wired off the glass and out of play. A little bit of a line switch up here.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas Miller, Cameron Dorfman, Kieran Pollard trying to generate something here. It's desperation time for West Islip. Season on the line. team no stranger to playing with their backs up against the wall. Just a matter of now, can they dig themselves out of this hole? They need 4 goals in 14 and a half minutes.
Offside.
Nope, we're getting a penalty here.
Oh, wow.
And I believe it's going against West Islip. Alex Potato, I believe.
Yep. Good catch.
Potato, 2 minutes for cross-checking to the box. Then it's funny, I was looking at my score sheet at the beginning of this period. A West Islip penalty incorrectly input in the third, but maybe just a little bit of foreshadowing by the scorekeeper over there.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe a little bit of frustration starting to set in as well. We saw it a little bit in our first game of the night, and we'll see if West Islip can kill this one off.
So this is the first power play for the East Islip Chiefs. See what they can do here. Really came on strong with the power play in the back half of the season. Thanks a lot in part to this man, Ryan Anatra, who cuts to the middle. Anatra drags, shoots, and it got blocked wide. Worst. Playing catch with Magro. The near side corner, Henshaw. Opposing Burns, down low. In front, Magro had that one blocked. It really is interesting. Ryan Anatra and Jesse Burns trade places. Anatra stays up high. Burns goes down low. You see here, Anatra will drop back. Burns will drift down in front of the net, not afraid to get dirty. As Anatra, Pepe, playing catch. Pepe walking to the middle, letting it go, and that one just wide of the net. Brandon Stein will shoot it through a pile of snow. Not a lot of steam on that one. It made its way out of the zone. Anatra will drop back, head up to Worst. Worst around the net. Circling the zone. Worst. Anatra one time lets it go off the leg pad of Winter. Burns now putting it in front. Magro shut down by the leg of Winter. Pepe lets it go to Worst. He carries in, poked out by Brendan Pollard. Anatra now spinning back into the zone, carrying to the slot. Anatra will hold off, 20 seconds to go, finds a man off the bench. That was Farazi, he let it go wide. Pollard now sees some space. Kieran Pollard dragging, shooting, and a glove save made by Brody Dixon.
Yeah, Dylan, really good point you bring up, too, with Burns and Anatra, they're interchangeable like that. That's got to be a living hell for the defense, especially on West Islip, how when you think that you have something figured out, especially with a lethal offense like East Islip, they're throwing so many different things at you there, and you just got to you just got to keep your head on a swivel and make sure who's out there, who's in front of you, and who can beat you from up top there.
Well, Vin, the other thing I want to make you hip to is East Islip has 4 goals on the board, and what did I say? 4 was the number for them to get to.
That's it.
Obviously, they've done a lot more to help them propel out to this lead, but 4 goals is going to be the key for them throughout this playoff stretch. However long it may run, if they put up 4 goals, there's not going to be a lot that other teams can do about beating them.
Not at all.
Kieran Pollard's shot off the arm of Dixon hits up into the netting. Ricochet out of play, and so we'll get a halt here just inside 12 minutes. West Islip kills off the Alex Potato penalty, so both teams 0-4 on their respective power plays. Pollard slaps this one forward. West Islip still trying to get that first goal. The Pollard brothers out there together alongside Thomas Miller. Here's Ivers stealing it away. Ivers, quick pass Slattery. Slattery trying to drag through Andrew Merviak. He gets fended off to the near side boards. Back down Ivers. Takes the crunch. I believe Merviak's stick broke, so he's off to the bench.
Yep.
Now Farelli. Backhand around, find Henshaw. Henshaw lofts out of play. Look out in the West Islip bench. Geronimo. Brandon Stein gets it out. It's Lena taking in, wrapping this one all the way around the boards. Henshaw tries to chip it through Lafada. Luke Lafada, Joseph Penny. Penny takes the shove. Lafada now. Send it down to Clark. Clark pinned up by Dorfman, trying to get it out. Brody will keep this in. Brody makes the move around, puts one on net. Gets wide to the corner. Penny gets crunched up. Lena can't keep it in. Sprawling Kelly knocks him out of the zone. Brandon Stein, Dorfman, a whole mess of bodies right here in front of us. Sees Cameron Dorfman emerge with the puck. Here's Henshaw. 1-on-4. Henshaw tried to put it towards the net. Blocked. Now Clark. Wrap this one around. Just wanting to settle it down. Now East Islip will start. And can they catch this? Can Ryan Clark get there? Yes, he will. Clark knocked away by Merviak. East Islip leads in the shots department 27-15. Kieran Pollard trying to get that first goal. Makes a nice move through center. Enters the zone, looks for a trailer, backhanding one towards the middle. And now Ivers on the break. Ivers to the net, shoots, and Ryan Winter closes him off for the save.
Yeah, here you go. It's West Islip trying to do whatever they can offensively. Just try and cut this thing one by one goal at a time here. And it's a good stretch pass by the defender. We knew Thomas Ivers was going to get his opportunity at some point in time in this contest. Ryan Winter square the whole way, doesn't bite. Good save by him.
And it's funny, a team that scores in transition a lot, and it really has become their identity, maybe not so much towards the back half of the season, has only scored one transition goal here tonight, and Ryan Winter got the better of Thomas Ivers on that chance.
Yeah.
But the defensemen have come through on the 5-on-5s. Lena, Brody, Burns. And that's been enough for the Chiefs as this puck pops out of play. Out to a 4-0 lead, just over 9 minutes to go here. They really haven't left much doubt in the minds of anybody on looking here.
Yeah.
Be it on the LI Sports Network or in the masses here at the rinks.
Yeah, all three of those defensemen for the Chiefs combined for 8 goals this year. So just proves that regular season, throw it out the window.
We can give you all the stats we want, the 200 penalty minutes, the 6 power play goals. You're right, it doesn't matter, Vin. Ivers lets this one go off Pepe's stick. Nice glove save, Winter. Jesse Burns in a little bit of a wrestling match, far side.
Yeah, him and Tommy Miller, and they've been going at it a little bit too.
If you want more playoff hockey after this, we got another game coming up, playoff doubleheader. It'll be Kings Park, Comac, Connecticut, Sayville 2 versus 7 to punch the second ticket to the New York State tournament, as well as a ticket to the semifinals. Anatra. Magro takes a spill in front. Anatra playing tag, basically, as this one wound through the crease. Nobody there for East Islip. Christian Anatra will keep it to the perimeter. Ryan Anatra watches this one get wound past him. Dorfman pinned up by Farazi. Finds Anatra. He lets it go off the blocker of Winter. Magro keeps this alive. Christian Anatra, he'll wind, he'll fire, put onto the stick of Ryan Anatra. Rebound, still out. Couple desperation chances there for Ryan Winter. He survives. We stay 4-0, and West Islip now pushing the other way. Here's Burns. Pass up for Anatra. He centered that, turned it over. Miller over the blue line. Miller, backhand, puts it in front. Nothing doing there. I believe some friendly fire behind the net. Burns ran into Anatra.
Yeah.
Dixon gets the glove down.
Both trying to sandwich Miller there.
Clark and Pollard. Pollard now out there with Miller and Castellano. Miller down low, backhand put in front, pinballs around, out to the near side boards. Henshaw trying to reverse the course of this puck, gets it to Pollard. Kieran Pollard been held scoreless, as has everybody else, obviously. Islip has done a really nice job neutralizing him, forcing him outside, not giving him anything up the middle where he thrives in open space.
And he's had to settle for those long-distance shots from the top of the circle, and obviously with no screen in front, Dixon's going to glove those down or just push them to the side any time they come near him.
Brody backhands around, Henshaw keeps in. Off his back foot, will loft it down low. Pollard, quick snap pass through the middle, nobody there. The banks out to Henshaw. Right circle, put it in front. Miller, get a shot away. East Islip will get another clear. We're under 7 minutes now.
Good forecheck.
Hard work here by East Islip. Slattery had LaFada coming to help. It's West Islip escaping with the puck. Now 3-on-2. Henshaw dropping for Pollard. He gets taken down. Ruled incidental contact. We play on as Dorfman steps into a one-time. That got directed wide. Merviak didn't get a lot on that. As LaFada gets upended in the back here by Miller. It's going to be a penalty against West Islip. Brody carrying in, dropping. Clark let it go. And this one going to end up behind the net. And we'll get the whistle. Miller visibly displeased. As West Islip
better be careful.
West Islip takes their second penalty of the period. So the second power play for the East Islip Chiefs. 0 for 1 in just this period alone. They lead 4-0. A goal here at all but pretty much be the nail in the coffin.
Oh yeah.
Slattery. Spinning out. Up to Farazi. He'll wind. He'll fire, and this one blocked up high. Ivers now in the mid slot. Let that one go off the leg pad of Winter. Here's Clark. Slattery below the goal line. Slattery. Ivers. Back to Slattery. Left circle. Lets it go. Nice glove save. Ryan Winter.
And Winter's done his part tonight, Dylan. Not a lot he can do in front of him with what's been presented at this point. Obviously, you get no goals, no offensive support. So
he's had some bad bounces against him.
Yeah.
The Lena goal, the Brody goal deflected, the Burns goal, a lot of traffic in front. Really, the one goal that he had a chance at was the Anatra goal, but Ryan Anatra, just such a talented scorer, picked his spot, didn't miss.
Not at all.
Ivers and Boteto now. Halfway through this power play, Ivers tried to go quick back, wanted Slattery, instead finds the Lions. The puck gets cleared out. Ivers. Gonna drop back here. East Islip in no hurry. Content with just winding the clock here as Lena takes a hit here against Brendan Pollard as Farazi's shot fended off. And this is going to be another penalty against the West Islip Lions.
And the ref's right there. He sees that one right in front of him, so Brendan's going to take a seat here for 2 minutes.
Wheels starting to fall off here for the West Islip Lions. Third penalty of the period. The Miller interference call. Now Pollard takes a roughing call, so 5-on-3 for a half minute. Here's Anatra. Pepe. Worse than Anatra. Playing catch. It's Worse now going to work. Worst Up high, Anatra, one-time blast, shot wide. Here's Worst, walking in back to Anatra. He's got some space, now he'll send back over. Long passes, here's Worst walking in, letting it go, and it's turned aside by Winter. Worst, Anatra, a 5-on-4 now as Anatra lets it go, save Winter, and it's cleared out. 4 minutes to go. Worst, Miller on his back. Here's Pepe. Hands off to Anatra. Ryan Anatra has a goal in this game. Leading scorer for the East Islip Chiefs, 40 points this season. One of just 3 skaters to do so. Gets it to Pepe. Pepe slot, shoots, he scores! Power play goal, Anthony Pepe. The East Islip Chiefs are on their way to the semifinals.
Yeah, what a great play this is. They're able to establish the zone here with Anatra. A little bit of a board battle here, and it's great anticipation by Pepe. Wouldn't you know it? Right place, right time. Finds that puck. No mistake on the shot. Low glove. Chiefs up 5-0. Dying minutes here in this one.
The Red Sea in a frenzy here in the rinks. Man, this East Islip Chiefs team looks like nothing has changed from regular season to postseason. It's going to be a battle to try and knock this team out of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. For context, shots 35-15 in favor of EI.
They just clamp down. It's amazing. They don't even need 4.
No.
You can get Dixon a couple. He's going to make the saves that need to be made, but this defense is just, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They come in so well game planned. Credit to the coaching staff and all the hard work that they do prepping for these teams. Kieran Pollard, not an easy man to stop. This West Islip Lions team has been hot. They got themselves into the playoffs. They deserve to be here.
Oh, yeah.
But this East Islip Chiefs team is just head and shoulders better than pretty much everybody here in Suffolk County.
Absolutely.
It's going to take a lot to beat this team.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Wills lets it go. He scores! Slattery with the point. It looks like it's Will's goal. Change directions. It's a party for the defenseman. 6-0 East Islip.
Well, let's take a look. We'll find out for sure here. Once again, Dylan, it's East Islip down low. They stick with this the whole way. It's Wills up at the top. Maybe off of Dorfman. Sure looked like it to me. Or maybe Merviak. Regardless, I don't think Slattery touches that one, but it's a little bit over now. 6-0 East Islip.
Then they just love doing this. They score twice every period. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 here in the third. Anthony Pepe scores unassisted on the power play. We're still waiting on the official credit of the goal. Just a minute later, this team is looking like the team to beat. They are the team to beat.
Just a complete 45-minute effort tonight by these Chiefs, Dylan. They're not done either.
Worst, moving in, putting it short side, shut down by Winter. It says Anthony Pepe on the score sheet, possibly believed to be Brian Slattery perhaps. But nonetheless, the defensemen have done way more than their fair share tonight. Colin Wills putting that one towards the net. 4 goals accredited to defensemen. They score again. This one is Pepe.
Oh boy. All I gotta say is good luck to whoever plays him in the semis, man. Good luck.
Now coupled with their mass of fans, something we only see around the playoffs, which makes this so special. It's going to be a fun team to watch. Seven 0 now, East Islip, leaving no doubt in anybody's mind. We knew coming in, Vin, we talked about this in our preview show. West Islip was a hot team, and a hot hockey team can be a dangerous team. East Islip just made it seem like it didn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. And we mentioned too how great this East Islip team on offense is, but I think we knew the Chiefs were going to score in this game. Don't get you wrong. We knew they were going to score in this game. I just don't. We didn't think it was going to come from the defensive side of the puck.
No, absolutely not. That Pepe goal comes from Colin Wills. So it's on there twice. Probably shouldn't be, but it is, as Dorfman now looking to get one back, but Brody Dixon says, no, sir, you will have nothing.
Icing on the cake right there.
Brody Dixon 50 seconds away from a playoff opening round shutout. This is an all-around statement victory in round one to kick off the Suffolk playoffs in the 50th season by this East Islip Chiefs team.
It's a fantastic effort by them. You would think maybe with the rivalry or the West Islip, East Islip thing that there would be a little bit of change, maybe a little bit of nerves on both sides, and no siree, number one has looked like number one tonight.
It looked pretty even opening up. But once that first goal went, it seemed like the weight came off East Islip's shoulders as Pollard wants to get one back. He will not. That one wired wide. Ferrazzi throws a bump. Castellano in the slot off the post. The closest West Islip has come tonight. James Castellano hits iron.
Brody will make sure to be hugging that post in about 18 seconds if all goes well for him.
Burns will take this one behind his net. He's going to wait it out. Now he'll throw it up the ice. LaFada will carry in. LaFada will just leave. And that will do it as we count it down. The East Islip Chiefs are moving on to the semifinals and have punched their ticket to the state tournament. 7-0. An onslaught of scores backed by a shutout from Brody Dixon. A handed win for the East Islip Chiefs.
Oh yeah, it was something really special by them tonight, and you could tell as the game went on, it was just fantastic 45-minute effort. Obviously Dixon didn't face nearly as many shots as Ryan Winter did, but that didn't matter because he sure as heck did his job when they needed to most. And this Chiefs team and this fan base is fired up.
Finn, a lot of times we see shutouts accredited to defenses as well, a team effort. This was a team effort because of the defense, but Brody Dixon was spectacular tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. They were, especially early on when it was as close for as long as it did, he made those timely saves, and that matters more than anything in this game. And a little bit of gamesmanship here, obviously, as Lucchino, Dixon, Pepe, all Junior Islanders teammates, so a little bit of love going around here.
All right, teams lining up to shake hands, which means that'll do it for us. Game one of the playoff doubleheader here on the LI Sports Network. East Islip moves on. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back with game two of the playoff doubleheader. Kings Park, Connecticut, Sayville. Hopefully see everybody in just a few short minutes. But until next time, Vinny Matula, Dylan Flynn signing off, and we'll see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.